24/7, from morning to evening, every day. It's the best traditional culture and entertainment radio online. You can download from Google Player or App Store. Google Radio, the voice of future.
Thank you, Shukran. Thank you very much. Welcome, Clement, again in our talk show on Google Radio. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Julius Clement is former chairman of Equatorial Community New South Wales, and also is treasurer of FECA in Australia. So, Julius, we know you, but just you need to introduce yourself for our audience again. Please go ahead.
Yes, thank you. Good evening, Simon. Shukran for this invitation. I will say in Arabic, basically, hello to all Equatorians in Sydney and those also watching me globally all over the world. Yes, I was the chairman of Equatorial Community in New South Wales, which is Sydney, Australia, which is called Equatorial Community Welfare Association from 2026 to 2020. My leadership was built on the principle of community first, and also I have a philosophy. The people that I work with, my principle was isn't just about meeting them, it's about being a bridge between our heritage in South Sudan and our future in Australia. So that was my philosophy of taking that leadership. Thank you.
Yeah, just tell me a little bit background about your experience active in Equatorial Community particular.
Yes. For me, to be honest, it didn't actually come up into my mind to be a community leader, but because things are not really, no one is raising hand up to come up and also help the community. So because of my two things in my mind, I do things mostly with my heart, not mostly with my brain. That's why I say it mostly community first. Community first, that means your heart first. And then my philosophy also was the people that I work with, Nasana Bishtal Mom, for example, Jamadel, they are the bridge between our community, our heritage of South Sudanese community, and also our young people, the future, which is among us. So I thought, oh, then I have to start raising my hand. That's when in 2016, I did that. I went for the casting and the voting. I won, and I got 2 terms. I was working from 2016 up to 2020. Usually it was the term is only 2 years. Yeah, that was a little bit about my background, how I came into this leadership in 2020.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, I still continue to ask you the same area. You know, the activity in the community, especially like Equatorial Community, you mentioned something because you love the leadership, to help the community. That's why you raise your hand. You need to start to support the other side of the community. Be it and fikra kwes Santa Bamulu, fi community command sanas bag der bisafed mental la zaman the aukuritata but enjoy the Equatorial Community activity. But there is something I want to ask you as well, Yani. What do you think in general, Equatorial Community now all over Australia right now, including Sydney, now there is growth, bigger nas fi yal waladu, the old children is growing now. The population is going up. What do you think in your experience, what the future could be for our unity of Equatorial Community? And secondly, New South Wales now, I don't know if the offices are functioning or not functioning. Maktab Shakal or Mashakal. Yeah, go, give your thought. Thank you.
Yes. I will tell you a few things in my leadership that I thought was a success that people can learn from. Few things that I work with, the committee that I was working with, mostly the Council of Elders. Council of Elders are sub-community leaders. The sub-community leaders are basically the one I was saying in my philosophy. These are the bridge. I always make them the one to do things, not me. And then community first. Let them see always community has to be ahead, and then we follow the community. Without that, we will do nothing. So So some of the things that I will talk about, I will talk in two things. First, what I've done, support for women. In our team, there are a lot of team of women that came in the committee, and a lot of community families, they have a lot of interest because unity is coming. Unity is coming from nowhere. Everybody's part of it. So for support for women, we push for, we encourage women, basically, women employment of our wives, sisters, and mothers in community support services. في شغل بيقوموا بقى عملوا مثال زي community support. So a woman with an income, obviously in the community, is a pillar of strength for the whole family.
Yes.
So that's what we did. A lot of women went to work, and also we didn't give them the job, but we encouraged them, basically. And also, you know, with the community now facing a lot of things. First, when we came here, this is a land of honey. We thought the honey will just come and then you just sit at home. You just get the Centrelink money or you get it. And then we found that, oh, no, it's not like that. I think you have to chase it. Yeah. And then from there, from chasing it, also, that's where also we didn't realize also our young people are suffering because we are not putting more effort on our young people, focusing on ourselves, the parents, especially the men. We leave everything to the women. So I found also during my term, I did just mostly basically around, we support initiative in especially South Sudanese, focusing on health and education, especially for young people. What did I mean by that? You find that a lot of young people, after school, they will not go home. They will go somewhere in the shopping center. So because of that, so we have to mobilize like school principals or deputy principal of schools closer there, and police is involved. Volunteers from community are also involved. So when the bell ring, we know this is the time school finishing. We all rush to the shopping center, and when we get any child there, we say, "You, what are you doing here? Go home." "Oh, I don't have train money." And then we say, "Look, you have to go home, or this is the ticket." So the more we start doing that, they start saying, "Oh, don't go there," because the uncles are always there. So it was working. So they start pushing, going to different corners. And that was a pilot program. We just started it. It works because there's a place called Blacktown Shopping Center. That's why they start avoiding going to another place called Parramatta. So this is when this thing started. And this is a pilot project that started in Brisbane. When I used to live in Brisbane, that was in 2005-03. We did that as well. So these are a few things that we did. And also integration. We secure government grants through multicultural New South Wales to ensure our community was respected, you know. So what we did was we have to organize things like Equatoria Day, invite even some of the Australian from these departments to come and visit. Also cultural preservation. We culture hagana dena shuv ya no muhim. Zar furuta kawajat. Kirena kaman kirena ja koto na ja wori la nas kiraro. So by doing that, minna gamal haja o bara jibu wahida. Taino jibu wahida. Yani we united the different tribes that we have in Equatoria, all the 36 tribes, under the Equatoria banner, you know, to show our children that our culture is a source of pride. Yani kedifadia mago bizol minsuno min takallal warab bigul takallal sa culture taki. So this is the most important thing. Some of the things that I'm proud of that as well.
Just I add something because you say something very interesting. Yalde laman betala medresa. Sometime in the school finished, all of them machine shopping center. Yeah, but Marabus a training station, Telgama Gilifu, but then you try to a multiple group and speak to the children directly. Say I think this achievement is fantastic. يعني وكويس كارز بوري انه فعلا and parent بيقدر يسبورت لكن هل اجد كان يعني especially في Equatorial community or all South Sudanese in use as well?
Because this was a pilot project, something that was started in Brisbane, and we came and start also introducing service, community services were part of it. We have some of the community services here, like Sydney West. It's called Sydney West, is part of that. And also some people volunteer even from the council, moms and dad from the community. They have to be part of it. Even teachers of school. We know where most of these students comes from, which school. So we have to ask the deputy principal to be part of the team, you know. And
the children is Equatorian or South Sudanese?
They are all mixed South Sudanese. Okay. They mix up with all Australian. They mix there, but we go and target them. We say, look, you go home, you go home. And
stay there. Yeah.
And more, I think that's what we need in Australia. Australian government or Australian police system or any government will never do that if community didn't come with something. Yeah. And then they will fund you, give you funding if you are running out of funding. But that thing just was a trial and everybody was lazy and that thing just died like that. And
yeah, the commitment. The commitment as well. Yeah, now someone who busy my shop it's a voluntary job. Nobody can pay you. But this is a very voluntary job. It's not easy. And Marat is all become committed. It's an physical or mahal and talk to the children. Yeah.
And that's exactly like you say. It's a voluntary thing, but only that we're supposed to sit down and say, look, how about we approach the local government or the members of parliament and say, we have a plan and this module will work. Can you see how it works? We'll prove it to you. And then they'll start sending us what? The cash or the money to do that. But people also relax because when the money is there, we can employ people to do that, you know, and volunteer also can be there. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Clement, thank you very much. Let's go to short break. Bridgetani. Yeah, let's go.
Thank you.
Your happiness, our priority. Feeling good and relaxing. Enjoy your dream with Google Radio, the voice of future.
Yeah, thank you again. And Ibrahim again. And Lisa for discussion. Tana, I will talk about the Equatorial community activity in New South Wales. Clement, just I need you to tell us a little bit about the leadership with the Equatorial community during your leader before you. How many leader Gannas al Masak Sulta Warat Gubalita or Badita? How many of them? And how achievement al Luman Danle in New South Wales? Until now, we didn't see anything from New South Wales Equatorial community active there. So just tell us just a little bit story about it and then give us the feedback, please. Go ahead.
Yes. Since 2016, unfortunately, one of the leaders that I took from late William Orule has passed away. God bless and let his soul continue to rest in peace. And after that, after me, obviously, my deputy, which was Patrick Dako, who came in, and since then up to now is still in the leadership, and with his team. Apart from that, because also I'm also busy with work, you know, I'm always there. If people need me, I'm always there. But obviously, I think the best person to ask is the chairman. He's a very active. He's also a visual person who want to do things. How far did he go? He can explain better. But apart from that, I know very well he, with the government coming and introducing us to the local government, introducing us to the state government and the the federal government in terms of our issues. The materialization of those issues, I haven't seen it, but it's obviously there. but the best person to answer would be him.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. As a former chairman, Taban, that's the question I ask you, Taban, as a your experience. Okay, just let us go to see what the challenge, Masalan, I'll give face it and news as well, to bring all community together, because there is a lot of missing activities there, youth activities, women activities, whatever activities, it's not show up. So just also people marat biamul salawat fi park, as well, prayer or something like that. But in majority Equatorial community and the number of Equatorian in Sydney, but it didn't show up in a spotlight for the Equatoria in general. Go ahead. What is the reason? What is the challenge?
There are a lot of challenges. Even when I left the leadership, there are a lot of challenges. The challenges, like I said, the crisis of youth, young people. You know, our children usually are very vulnerable. They are very vulnerable. يعني هم الناس من متناسل تبلغ مثلا زي ناس organize
activity community
جرامين مجرمين, for example, organized crime, use drugs or alcohol, are real threats to these young people. This was the issue from start. Young people are facing up to now. We are losing too many young men. We lose a lot, and some are incarcerated. They are in prison. We must move from talking, I think, to action, and also to be a mentorship. Mentorship is زي هسه أنا كان غرا في السوق إن كان قال رافي بيت متى جاين ده. This is mentorship. We're telling them this is the best thing. This is how you can do things. And also we have also the issue of family breakdown. You see, there are a lot of family. Men are leaving their home. Women are not together. I can't mention which family and what family. It is affecting everybody. Why is that happening? Because the unity, like I was talking earlier, the cultural preservation, for example, the South Sudanese connection is not there. Also, the New South Wales integration, like we go to the government, get some grants, do some activity to people, and this is not there, because the more people are united through those things, this issue of the crisis of young people will start disappearing. The family breakdown will also start disappearing. As and they are mushkila. As they yani nina lazim, for example, ayal bitana asa bidugu bijaraim. Kaino asan nina ma kullu wahid. Kaino nina lazim neju sawa. Neji sawa. Lo neji sawa ya de bijibu shunu. Bijibu wahida. This is the issue here. And it's going even beyond. It's blowing. You found girls or boys all the same. Drugs and alcohol issue. And during my term, and also I'm encouraging families, if you have a child like that, always don't leave them, even at home. Be consistent. Where are you going? Please come back. Even if he's somewhere, drive there, bring them back. Do that. And don't do it in an angry way. Do it as a mom or dad. Do it for the reason of what? Learning, to be a mentorship. The more ita gamu lajere, monke abuta ile gamu lajere, ma shangalo maderana. Lakin ashanaja algasil. Taban fi ajad yalta na gamu le fi nasal kubaren ketir fi kawajad ya zaru kawajad ushunu ma moruf ya juru mon di jurumon yala ita itna gidugo na mini long mon bes bata ko gal ya kenna ro malle ya nabiligo ajere nabiligo.
Yes, itarf kalaman you mentioned something really very important, interesting with that the family violence and a lot of families played nasagi gasimodema. It's not New South Wales himself and all Australia and all at Melbourne is worse than that. Itabelgo and family, some reason somehow people be split nas be karabu bit in the middle of nowhere with his children in act. Yepiga children dev in act bro when bijero fisika Nobody take care betam. You can do anything. Can use drug, can use alcohol, use anything. Kun harami, kun ay haja. Lanu umaliga benefit from mom, or benefit from dad. Lanu dad or mom one mind agreement. No one disagree if something very but in the spirit I don't know where it's coming from. We are as a community, we need to be together because we bring these children this country to raise them. Yani sanene jibu sane berapo mina sanumane yalga good education. Umane gida role gidam. Lakini we should bring them here sanene be turudumon lizumon bara fisika san go do something ajata ma kwesu bukora nebuko. Bekore my children bigger kida. So Clement, your words is very, very strong. It's not only in news as well, all Australia in general. Yeah. What is your thought? Okay, go ahead.
Another one is fish, in English, early intervention. Early intervention,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
I know Mohim Shadid. It I know Yal Sokar can bara mean 0 to 5. De itagili go o kan nar mus zero ma baru lisa de tagolo aje de sokon bara gozol de zaman tale italisa gidere so min sunu be about discipline aje de sokon mata rafogo la en kan biga jamin 6 sena role 8 sena le 10 inak de abiga zaman tasunu de zaman o zaro biga kasul gumasto kef وباقر يعني بنفسه بندف جواته كيف تسريرته كيف دي زمان تاقينا دي سنو life skill you teach them about life skill يلا كان إتا أبو بيقا إتا يجيني مال تاني براو تاز كان من مال شغل تاقي دور في مال تاني براو ولا إتا أوما إتا عندي 2 شغل تاقورا في شغل تاقي إتا قامل 2 jobs the same راجل يلا في بيدين براو منيا بوري لو مناجات دي زول البوري لو من دي منو مجرمين دل ده يا بيقامون بيقص منو يا البوريم من مدرسة بوريا أبو تكون مثلا كيف من منسومكم قال ما دل جيس تاخل 2 شغل
very busy
قال أوكي ما إنت ما تعرفون بجاي في يجرين بس المهم كل يوم ما زمان في بدي ما جزيتا قاعدة والفطور باكل شوية كده خلاص بفين قال يوم ده حاجة تاكل ده دين تاني يا سعد ده كمان ده زول كاب من عنده سلاح بقتلني ممكن زارو فعشان كده تعال في جروب حقنا ده خلاص انت ما جا ده كاب ما توري له امك ولا ابوك عمل حاجه ده يا طريقه قش له وين شكل المجرمين قلنا اني ما بعرف شو ده حاجه في الدنيا ده اصل مع ناس اللي بيجريني اسا يا بارا من ده لي ما لي
وده كلام تاع كويس قال كلامن I appreciate that بس في زول عملوا مسج تاكس مسج لنا وصلوا قال ياكي why قال who the chairman now in New South Wales number 1 number 2 why the community didn't show up نسا كلام أنا قبل نسأل تبو
yes
the question directly
اسمه
جوزيف
شكرا جوزيف في السؤال حقك ده فزول المسؤول هنا علينا في مثلا في نيو ساوث ويلز اسمه باتريك داكو فهو لناس ما قليموا في كوميونتي طبعا انا كمان انا بقى زيتا كانت في نيو ساوث ويلز انا زيك انا ما اعرف ليه ناس ما قليموا في كوميونتي لكن حاجه الكثير انا بشوف ان الناس بقى كثير طبعا عنده موجج عنده شنو حاجات ديل بقى يعني شغل كثير اي زول بقى قرا وين بدور فوق ده كمان بيكون اسكيوز للناس بيقولوا ما ده مشكله تاعي وكمان اني يا فاميلي بريك داون يعني فاميلي بريك داون كان زول انت شوف زول فاميلي بريك داون تجي لي يعني ما في زول يدوق تليفون لزول ده ناس كده ده بيشيبوا بس بقى وزول ده طبعا دير مساعده منكم دير ممكن تونس مو شويه كده لكن ما قونسوا فده جزء من حاجات جريجة ناس ورا يعني كان زي تشامن هسه زي عندنا هسه كانوا بيجيبوا وحده في ناحيه كده بالسايد وناس بيجي في كوميونتي وانا بس بعرف ايدين انا ساوين حاجه هنا في نيو ساوث ويلز فوق هم بعملوا حاجات زي هسه في يوم الواحد هم نادي الناس كله جا سوا في بارك يعني جا بطريقه بس جا منهم which is good. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I think this question, and Taban be add something for this, the same question. You know, Taban, the New South Wales Equatorial community has constitution. You know that very well. Maybe every 2 years or every 3 years. I don't know. I didn't read the constitution. Can you tell us about the leadership in constitution? What the constitution said about the leadership, the term of leadership?
Yes. The constitution fell on constitution the community, the Equatorial community in New South Wales. Zamanana kan fi hukuma fi ajere fi community na okan senaten togot senaten but senaten tana ya lazim tanadi meet General Assembly
yeah.
Nas biga ya bikelem galo nadar lisa keleta gen fi kursi fa ajere asil lana mara awal mara asil ad senaten ana nadi meeting nas gale ya Julius Istemir na lisa murtama ana rudu nimra talata مقالة سيتقول لكن زيد سنة واحد كأسا بقى كليكون 3 سنة لزول بيجي جديد كليكون 3 سنة
3 years
في كرسي فده من زمن داك ده ده زمن اللي أنا أعرف أنا أفتكر لحد يوم الليلة لسه 3 سنة ده بعد 3 سنة يلا تبينا دي جنرال أسمبلي كا chairman ما كوميتي هكي أصلا الناس بيجي بعمل شنو ميتينج de ana tekir ajal na bonus sasa fi radio ende kaman mikin chairman hina agana de basma o kaman ba kanindu swal wala indu message le Google radio kaman ba answer o kaman if anyone want to ask help from me I'm ready to help.
Yes, thank you very much. Another person there we need to talk in general there bas gul kalam and moduta Equatorial community activities. It's really very important in Brisbane and New South Wales. Brisbane is done. South Australia, Melbourne, and Western Australia. I don't know about the Northern Territory yet, about activities there. Like in Taban, in general, is a canal ligin shub New South Wales Taban the key. They akbar key Equatorial community start everything there. Lanas bugul awal community Equatorial community amuluen New South Wales. New South Wales the first place nas amal created the Equatorial community for. So, but now the Equatorial community is not functioning well. Yani chairman as 3 years is gone. Is still in the leadership. There is no general assembly. Or people waiting. Who is going to call the general assembly except by the constitution chairman or by an office or executive office? Woman have called for meetings and Kefenus and Nasbag by Munal, the leader, the new leaders and back there take over. I shan't back there bought a shokol carol gidam. For so is there no leadership best Hamun Naim Lazim can ask one command Betty message directly the chairman, Mr. Patrick Dako, please call the General Assembly because we need this thing changing. We can't start with the leadership without any activities. It's not work like this. In much opposition later, like in the reality, and in the generation growth with the Equatorial big katir, and everywhere. So we need to bring these people together and kefinu they're in function quiz. Julius, Anama Bimshikatir, we go to short break and then we're coming back.
Okay.
With years of experience, Google Radio has been broadcasting live 24/7, promoting culture and identity while empowering people to embrace their heritage and traditions across the nation. Google Radio, the voice of the future.
Okay, thank you very much. Again, Clement, before we handing our talk show, just I have a couple of questions about as well about the Equatorial community. And Lisa Nina Berakis Fogu, as in your view, what do you look yourself in 5 years come, special activity with the Equatorial community? And if it comes to Senegal, Mita there, Fakerino, the Equatorial community, Mikin Yamushuno. Lanta, you have a good experience. Go ahead.
Yes. I have to be honest. As an advice and the road ahead, okay? And if you mustaqbal, later good to come to Senegal, and of good community. Unity is our only shield. I know. Unity is our only shield. Without it, we are weak. With it, we can build community centers and protect our future. So 5 years from now, 5 years ahead, if there's no unity, and then without bringing community together, and then protecting our future, which is our young people, I think we are going to derail more even down. And to do that, we have to do it by bringing the community, asking the community, please, what can we do? And then community to tell you what to do, because there are a lot of very intelligent people in the community. We don't know. In the community, there are a lot of people who have very good ideas. If you call meeting and bring people, ask them, form committee, لجنة نساوين لجنة يوز شفتك كيف؟ يعني يلا قول لهم امشي ونسكم تعال عليه. يعني انت بالقوم بيجي يعني في حاجات كتير باسل في الكوميونتي. ده جزء من حاجات انا بقول يعني دازو كده اسل برا من حصل قدام meeting because meeting is the talking point. ناس كان بونس حاجات جرات بيجي حاجات جرات ده بيجي مع بلان وبيجي مع جول وبيجي كيف ناس بتشيف. لكن كان ما في meeting and nothing is gonna happen. I have to be honest. And also people have to sometimes, like now as we are talking, don't try to argue something and put that try to put things in a dark heart of your heart.
Yeah, that's the
I hate it. No, say something because something needs to be corrected, and that's it, and move on. And don't hate someone just because he's not doing that. No, we just want something to be moving, and that's all. Yeah. If you do that, that's what we need. And our children are watching us. They're watching us because our children are waiting what our parents are doing. They are not telling us what to do, you know, because children need routine. There is something called routine. If there's no routine, do this or this and that. Even women need routine, or women are very intelligent in terms of leading. When you give them the program, the projects, and they can even be the helper to lead us.
Yes, that's absolutely, you're right. أنا بس كان بس أنا بعد كمان بعد something في كلام تونس فوقه. وفعلا unity is that the key word. يعني ده مفتاح القوي اللي بيخلينا بكون عندنا power. لأنه كان ما في unity أنا ما بقدر ب achieve any achievement. يعني أنا ما بقدر بعمل هاي شغل اللي بنجح اللي بكون كويس. وبعدين disagreement أنا شايف إن في a lot of disagreement between people يعني الناس بيشيلوا personally. It's not good for community activities. يعني أنا كان دي خلاف مع كلامن جولس أنا بس أجا بكون personal لكن أنا ما بكون في community إنه يعني ده سبب لأنه ده كتير جدا حتى في كل كتوريا when we see the old office now around Australia the same thing يعني في a lot of division يعني الناس ما دايرين جروب ده يشتغل برا وديل we don't like this we don't like that يعني ده يعني too much complain يعني activity كله شنو dying plus everyone is busy with a mortgage ناس داير دفع mortgage family ناس كله busy ما في زول you don't have time to go to community activities تبشوف زي western time بتاعك so لكن إذا في زول عنده spirit روبك داير be voluntary himself can help people and lead the community ده بيكون كويس. I know all of us is busy لكن let us give time for our community as well. يا بدنا give time for church وبدنا give time to community كمان وده بيكون كويس لنا علشان كده community بتاعنا growth it grows under umbrella very strong لأن الناس ما grow بس في حاجة يعني ما معروف في شنو الناس جي يشتم بعدون الناس جي يشيل حساسية مع بعض the personal issue إذا في لاندا ملفسته وكده so Clement this is a reality but just before we handing just أنا بس كنت داير إذا بورلانا شوية يعني تدينا شوية advice بتاعك بالنسبة ل يعني بنفس موضوع بتاع staff community لأنه I don't see any signal in the staff community to get active in New South Wales like Melbourne طبعا a lot of staff community here Brisbane a lot of staff community active there as well but I didn't see anything in New South Wales مثلا نقول community the staff community هم عمل program كده وكده I think just tell us a little bit about the staff community in New South Wales. Go ahead.
Yes, I have to be honest. There are different ways of how people think and what people want to give and what people want to do to the community. People think differently. Some people go there for pride as a community leader, but that's not the objective. I have to say the truth, because when I started community leadership, first I say community first. You see, community first, and then the people that I'm going to work with, يعني هم بكون كبري بكون كبري تسنو كبري عشان الناس بيمشي يشتغل the community. يعني معناه شنو؟ Committee work isn't just about meeting. It's about being a bridge between our heritage, our South Sudanese or our Equatorians' heritage, and our future in Australia. And the most important thing before I finish, I want to say here, for example, our community, like I said earlier, unity is our only shield. Without it, we are weak. With it, and then we build community centers and protect our future, our young people. And also to the youth, our education is your weapon, our young people, because we can tell them, but if we don't really also think about the challenges, طبعا منين في challenges كمان في سوق قدامه منا كمان في قبل أنا قال مجرمين في كمان بيجي بجرم ده كمان لونا ما قرأ سايدهم في ناحية ده بقول لهم كما ليتا بقول يا ولدي مدرسة مهم امشي مدرسة لكن حاجة تاني قدامه هناك زي بيمشي يلا في مجرمين بيجي دراكس شنو بيجي هناك ده لونا ما بيمشي سايدهم زال قبل أنا أقول يال كان من مدرسة بفرتك من برا في السوق ده أظن روم معلوم من فوق ده وين زار كان جينا تاني مدرسة كل يوم كان جا من مدرسة 20 minutes موصلوا دوغو فونتو كان ما دوغو راد drive around. This is what I'm doing at home. I drive around. Then go to Marat off a park. Later, you know, park lesson, come home. All this kind of thing. So, Magal, Amshi Madrasa, but also go out there. What is the challenge? Bukun off a park there. Finance, you have a good la. Aleleta kan ma geneni. Yama kwes na do with as out. Shunu ba mulo tahdidat. Akir hajara there or is a final closing remarks. Leadership there is a legacy of service. Yani de itagura na ihtiram de beji le munu, ihtiram de beji alek, ihtiram de beji le ma yani de legacy. You go in there to do that. But you know, for example, from 2016 to 2020, with my team, we proved we could empower our women, support our people back home, and celebrate our identity. My time as chairman, I passed a lot of things. For example, I will always be a servant, the motto of this community. This is what I always tell the community members. Let's protect our families and save our young people. I know, Nina Equatoria, Nina White. God bless you all, please. This is their message na school ana bes der worini fi radio Google radio nas keras maya ajalande wori.
Thank you very much Clement. Ana bashkurita fi zaman taka lela maana fi Google radio bes ana gubal manina bikalasu just give some conclusion fi wonusu nena wonusu fogu taban we talking about New South Wales activities land fi activities all over Australia, different state, and like the Brisbane, like Melbourne, in like South Australia, in the Western Australia, attend the Northern Territory as well. يعني كله في كتار community ومن في هناك يعني في جروب في شكل جروبات. لكن رسالة أنا من كلا الراديو بتاعو زي ما قلنا أنا دايرين نيو ساوث ويل شو أب نيو ساوث ويل كلي شو أب ناس بتاع سيدني لأنه ما ممكن ناس بيجيني يعني بالديفيجن بطريقة ده بس chairman قاعد وما في meeting ما في anything. We need this activity about. وبعدين mention a lot of things about the children. أنا متأكد بكون في children crisis ده all over the place. يعني حتى عندنا في ملبون في crisis برضه بتاع youth. So they need community and soft community as well, and plus community come together and they're faced with this challenge. لأنه this challenge for everybody. It's not just for group that بتاع people معين and ناس معين, لكن everybody they face the same challenge بالذات موضوع the young people. لأنه بيجا مشكلة بتاع family زي ما قلنا موضوع family violence, too much fighting, divorce or something like that. The reason why caused this situation. So Clement, thank you very much for your time today with us on Google Radio. وانا بشكرك وان شاء الله انا بيجي ازميت الزمن ثاني كمان سن يتبجى وري افكار كثير بالنسبه لنيو ساوث ويلز.
انت مرحب برضو ممكن ويلكم. Chairman agana ina barru yom fi radio kaman.
Yeah, and I will contact him soon. Yes. I will contact him soon. Okay. And I will bye-bye. Wada kan samen basha mako in studio bita Google Radio. Bye-bye.
From the heart of the world, are you listening and enjoying Google Radio? No matter what, keep your faith and values. Keep your trust and empathy. Google Radio, the voice of future.